For all your installation projects, use Calculated Industries StudMark or StudMark Plus to find a stud quickly and easily. With the stud marks, once you hang it, it will stay in place.
Today we're going to mount a flat screen TV to the wall. And two of the things that we can use to make this job a whole lot easier is the StudMark Plus and the StudMark. We're going to go ahead and use the StudMark Plus today because it has a built-in level that'll help us put the mounting bracket on the wall, level it out, and get everything right the first time. So the first thing that we want to do is locate the studs. To do that, we'll go ahead and slide the StudMark Plus in a Z pattern that'll help us locate nails or screws that are underneath the surface of the texture. And then we'll continue that. Like I said, this is a 24-inch wall, so we'll just go ahead and sweep over here and find the second stud. And of course, we only need 2 studs to hang our bracket on. Bring our bracket over here, and we can position our TV bracket. It's going to be about the middle of the monitor or the television, so we want to see where we're going to be looking at. Do we want it high? Do we want it low? I think for our particular case, we're going to go ahead and mount it right about this height. So now, like I said, we are working with metal studs. We're going to pre-drill. Make sure that we are set on our studs. So we're going to go ahead and pick out our hardware for our mounting bracket. And for this particular case, we've got some nice lags that we'll be able to use to connect the bracket on there. We'll drill our hole. So once we have the hole drilled in, we can go ahead and put in our first mounting screw. We'll go ahead and leave this a little loose so that we can have adjustment as we make sure that our bracket is level. So now with the level, we can go ahead and set that on the ledge of the bracket as conveniently located. Now with the bracket in place, we are good to start moving on to the rest of the installation of the TV bracket. So now that we have the TV mount on the wall, we're going to have to put the other half of it onto our monitor or our television. And when you're reading your directions on your particular mounting bracket, you're going to tell you to put something underneath the surface of your TV so that you don't scratch the screen. So we have a nice little mat underneath ours. Then you're going to need to find the correct hardware to mount the brackets to the back of your television. When you're mounting them, you're going to see they have a cord that allows you to pull down on the catch for the mounting bracket. That'll be towards the bottom. So you're going to locate the hole where you want to mount the bracket, put the appropriate screw in there, and then you're just going to tighten it. And you want to be snug, but you're not going to want to over tighten it where you pull it out. And of course you want to mount the other bracket the same direction, and also count down the same number of holes that you use to mount it with. Now that we have our brackets in place, we can go ahead and start thinking about stacking them up on the wall. If you happen to have an outlet that's on the wall that needs the plug in, those really get close behind the back of the TV, so you may want to plug those in first. Plug it into the back of your television, and then you'll be ready to put your TV on the wall. Go ahead and you put the top bracket in first. You hear the click of the two smaller brackets. You can also see on the side that they have locked in. And you can go ahead and adjust your monitor television.